Hello, welcome to Liz Rocks and Stuff, and I have decided to get a second advent calendar for this year. And this one I got from Amazon. Doesn't really have a brand name on it, but what I love is it is get ready to start a 24-day rock exploration. Alright, so this one is pretty similar to the Temu one I had. There's some different stuff in here, but I like that this is a different piece. I'm actually going to cut this off. So as I pull things out, we can look at it, but there's, like this one has some Himalayan salt crystal in it, which wasn't in the other one. Some Mookaite, maybe Mookaite was in the other one too, I don't remember. Volcanic lava rock, we'll see. This one was, I need to look it up, probably about $12 or so. So not terribly expensive, especially for rock advent calendars. But anyway, so we open this up. It says, get ready for a surprise. And I got this one because this one actually has like a bracelet and necklaces in it apparently. And not just rocks. So let's see. All right, we've got a magnifying glass. We'll for sure be using that. Okay. So it has, I thought it had the rocks already in the necklaces, but no, this is just a little macrame necklace. There's two of those. Oh, look, and a bracelet. That's actually kind of pretty. I don't know if I would wear it, but it's kind of interesting. Okay. I don't know that these are real. That's a tiger's eye. Oh, anyway, we'll see. Alright, and a pouch to put all of our finished rocks in. That's nice. I didn't have that on any of my other ones, and if you can hear banging, it's just my feral children. Alright, so starting with the first one. Of course. It doesn't want to... You know what? I was trying not to use scissors for this one, but apparently that is not to be. Alright, so this is something green and dark colored. I'm not sure what this one's supposed to be. I don't think it's green Unakite. It's not sodalite. It's too dark for aventurine. We're gonna put that one aside and say we'll figure that one out later. Alright, so number 2. This one, maybe supposed to be apatite. I have not actually seen apatite, so I don't know for sure. All right, moving on. I need to get some tweezers or something to pull these out with. I'll be back. There we go. This one is going to be the white crystal, but the untumbled white crystal as opposed to the tumbled white crystal. All right. So that was 3, 4. This is going to be the white turquoise howlite, which I know people say these are the same, and I've heard people say that they're not the same things. So I'm not sure. I'm not really up on turquoise. But alright. Number 5. It is a pretty stone, and I've thought about getting it to tumble. But haven't yet. Maybe later. This one I think is going to be jade. Or not jade, jasper. There's red jasper. That was 5. So we're gonna go with 6. And for anybody that's wondering how I know these things, it's really just experience. Learning what rocks are as you tumble them. I thought when I first started that I was never gonna know or be able to identify rocks by just looking at them, and you kind of just learn over time. So that one, based on the fact that it's not tumbled, I'm going to say is probably volcanic, but that doesn't really look like lava rock to me. I could be wrong. All right. 7, I want to realize I'm off screen. So this is 7 over here. And that's going to be lapis lazuli. And number 8 right here. Oh, this one is going to be one of two things, but I need to see it first. It's either going to be the white crystal or it's going to be the opal. Opals by this reading. Everything else is singular. That actually looks kind of fake to me. It's very see-through. Like I can see my fingers through the rock. Like, and I don't know that opal is that clear, but we're going to put it with opal. I'm not expecting these to all be real based on how much I paid for this. So 9. They could have made these easier to get out. 9. They're probably going to call that yellow jade. 10. But as somebody pointed out, it would be a lot easier if they labeled these. So 10 is a necklace. That is fluorite attached to a little necklace. So I'm going to put the fluorite there. That's 10. 11. It's something black. Nope, it's amethyst. 12. Does anybody else do advent calendars for the holidays? I didn't really do them much as a kid. That is Unikite. We did the chocolate ones when I was a kid, but there wasn't like the variety that you have now. An advent calendar for just about everything. I think it's neat. Okay, that is the lava rock. So that's gonna go back in the I don't know pile. I struggle to know what to talk about when I'm filming stuff like this because I don't want there to be silence, but at the same time, like, what else am I gonna talk about? Oops. Put those back. That, maybe they're gonna call that zebra jasper. It's about the only thing that it would fit with. That 14. And that pounding is absolutely my feral children. Nothing at all to be done about them. All right, that's sodalite. One of my favorite rocks. I have some larger pieces I tumbled a long time ago that I have put in a little planter with a fake succulent because I can't keep succulents alive to save my life. And I think it's really pretty. So that's kind of what I do with a lot of my stuff is I either, quite frankly, a lot of them sit in some containers and are never looked at again. But I like to put them in planters. I have fairy gardens that I was growing. That I know what that is. That is the annulite, which I have, it's also called ruby and zoyshite, which I have tumbled before. So that's what that is. That is a big piece of that. But I get asked a lot, what do I do with my rocks? And they just sit in containers, never to be looked at again. I do want to learn wire wrapping, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. I have everything I need to learn it. I just haven't gotten to that part yet. Man, they just... these rocks in there. That I think is the Himalayan salt crystals. You know what? I think if you lick it, I'll know. Yep, that salt. I don't really like salt. My husband loves salt. I don't really like salt. 18. But I do put them in planters. I put some in resin. That, I believe, is obsidian. That is an untumbled piece of obsidian. What does this say? Obsidian can treat insomnia, help to enhance the circulation of qi and blood in the body, and improve the symptoms of weak qi deficiency. It can also improve physical vitality and endurance. Okay. 19. I saw insomnia and was like, what is that? And so I needed to read that. All right, this is another necklace. This is untumbled rose quartz. It attracts love. I already have a husband, I'm good. All right, 20. These holes are not big enough for these rocks to come out of. That is tiger's eye. The tumbled tiger's eye, I should say. Maybe I'll add these untumbled pieces to a future tumble. And this would be the untumbled tiger's eye. You can see the little stripes in there. Maybe I'll throw that in with my purple people eater batch that's going right now. 22. Another untumbled piece. That quite frankly looks like a geode to me. But I'm not seeing any other untumbled rocks here that it could be. So we're gonna put that up there. And I only have 2 more. So there's some questionable things going on here. Unless some of these are just untumbled. That is also fluorite. So maybe this is supposed to be the green aventurine and that's fluorite. You know, okay, so that is definitely howlite. So, you know, that looks like a geode to me, quite frankly. So what we have left is amazonite, rose quartz, white crystal, and mookaite. But there's a tumbled and an untumbled white crystal. And that doesn't match any of that. That is for sure howlite. Like you can see the gray veins through it. I mean, I guess if I stretch, that can be amazonite. But that's far too dark to be amazonite. This looks like a piece of brick to me. It could be jasper, I guess, but it's not. I mean, maybe you can call it mookaite jasper, but that is not rose quartz. So, okay, those are my final rankings. What would you change? What did I get wrong? How would you argue? I can't call that aventurine. That's fluorite. And I can't call that amazonite or aventurine. I don't know what that is. I think that's probably a piece of jasper or an agate of some kind, maybe. Any guesses what this one is? Because it doesn't match anything out here. So yeah, that's my... I've seen worse rock advent calendars. Not that I have opened. I have had worse ones opened. But, yeah. Thanks for watching another advent calendar. Hope you guys have a happy holidays. And, yeah.